Hey you guys, I am back to answer more of your Instagram questions today. And the one I'm going to answer, I'm just going to read it right over here. It says, my biggest struggle is always defining the line between clean and dirty food. If I ate something dirty that day, I will think that I've screwed up and will continue binging on all the food, thinking that I'll wake up the next day and start eating clean all over again. Okay, so this is super common. You go to a restaurant and break one of your diet rules, so then you just go all out and binge like crazy for the rest of the day, telling yourself you'll start over tomorrow. I get it, I've been there, I know what you're going through, and I'm gonna give you 2 simple tips that you can try, but also know that this is something that needs to be practiced over time. It doesn't just change overnight. So first, right now, you're associating having one food that you've classified as dirty as off limits. And all of your experiences right now with dirty foods, or let's say, a drink or a blizzard or pizza, whatever foods you're telling yourself you can't have, all of your experiences right now with that food are negative. And so what you need to do is change the course of your action with those foods to create some positive experiences so that your brain does not associate that food with negative behavior. And negative behavior in this case, of course, would be ending up binging and feeling guilty, bashing yourself, beating yourself up, and so on. So what you need to do is go on a mission to have one positive experience with that food, whatever it is, or the next meal that comes up that isn't in your diet rules. So what you could do, for example, is if pizza is really tough for you, is purposefully order pizza and picture yourself before the pizza gets there, eating it slowly, mindfully, enjoying it, tasting it, savoring it, and feeling comfortable when you're done eating it, meaning you didn't go overboard, you didn't overeat, you just enjoyed the pizza while it was right there and moved on afterwards. Then do just that. You've purposefully ordered pizza instead of avoiding it. You're already telling your brain, okay, pizza's okay, I can do this, it's no big deal. You're already changing the course of that habit or behavior and thought process. Then when the pizza gets there, eat it in the way that you want to eat it, which I assume would be in moderation, leaving feeling still pretty good, light and energized, not weighed down, and fighting off any thoughts of guilt that come up along the way. That right there creates a positive experience with pizza because you didn't get up and then go binge on everything else. You didn't avoid it. You let yourself have it. You ate it in moderation, although it's okay if you weren't perfect. It's totally fine because we're human, but practice this a couple times until you get it to a place where you felt really comfortable. And then you can start trusting yourself with that food as you create more and more positive experiences with that food. Now, I know I just talked through that really fast, but I hope that makes sense. Purposefully order or go get that food that you're scared of or that you've had negative experiences with. Rewrite the experiences in your life. You don't have to continue doing those behaviors you once were. Start giving yourself positive moments with these foods that you're scared of, these situations you're scared of, whether it's a party or going out to eat with friends or whatever, and prove to yourself that you can have at least one positive experience, and you'll be able to start trusting yourself a little bit better, and over time, more and more positive experiences with those types of foods or situations will start happening. And so over time, you won't find yourself binging as much, as often, and as frequently during those situations. Now, something else we have to address with this is that when you have an all or nothing mindset, when you have these strict diet rules, limitations, restrictions, as long as you have those, you will have the urge to binge because you will have unrealistic rules and expectations for yourself that you cannot physically maintain. I mean, it's almost impossible unless you are getting paid millions of dollars to look a certain way or to be a certain way, to eat certain things, or you have a private chef at home making all these things for you. I mean, it's almost impossible to never have a gummy bear ever again in your life, right? And it's not realistic, it's not maintainable. And if you just want to feel good in your skin and be healthy and fit, then you should allow yourself to let go of some of those limitations and restrictions, because that will only continue to help you spiral into that cycle of all or nothing, of I'm either eating clean or I'm eating dirty and going all out. Instead, try to find a common ground by getting rid of some of those rules, just a little bit, piece by piece, baby step at a time. And eventually those rules kind of go away and you're able to eat some of those foods in a very balanced, mindful way that you can still maintain a weight or fit body that you feel confident in. Start creating positive experiences around those foods, purposefully, intentionally doing that. And the other thing would be to start looking at your diet rules. Are they realistic? Are they maintainable for life? Can you picture yourself doing this 5 years from now? If not, something's got to give and you've got to let go of some of those rules. Otherwise, you'll just continue to binge. That's my opinion. Let me know what you think. If you want more guidance on how to actually stop those diet rules and get rid of those diet rules in a really beneficial and effective and efficient way, let me know by emailing me at eatworkplaybalance@gmail.com, and I'm happy to help you with a free consultation or whatever you might need. Thank you so much. Have a great rest of your day.